I love starting the day off looking like a complete scrub. Painting pants. Hello? What's up? What's up? This is how I'm ending the day. Karate Kid. I need a sword. That was the look. That's how I start my day. That's how I ended my day. It was fun. I went out, saw a live band, and I did very good. I did very good. Had a DD. Only had 3 drinks. Stopped after 3 drinks. Me. I did that. And, yeah. It was a good night. I'm learning. I'm growing. I cut my face up. You know, trying to get all those little peach furs off my face because I'm hairy all over. I'm hairy all over.
Mistreat and don't give a fuck about a cheap and tacky object. This is just a natural product of transactional relationships. It's the same reason men are like, but what's your body count though? Which means how used is this object, also how rare is this object, and therefore how valuable is this object. This is of course primarily a problem for silly, selfish, childish people. Once you realize it's actually possible to enjoy the company of the people you're in a relationship with, your priorities begin to shift a little bit. Once you stop viewing your romantic life as some sort of transactional competition, you start caring who the people around you actually are.
That one I had to post. That one I reposted. So there's a lot of hash and bash about TikTok. And yeah, if you're staying on your phone for hours on end on social media, it's probably not healthy. You probably need to take a breath. You probably need to do some stretches, drink some water. Are you feeling what you're feeling? Have you written in a journal in a while? Now, I'm saying all these things not to be like, bam, bam, oh, giving me more things to do. No, it's because of these things I need to do. I make videos telling myself, you should be doing this. You should be conscious of this. Don't be scrolling TikTok for hours on end. Please do something for you, your mental health, and for processing your emotions that you may be suppressing. Suppression is never good because you're going to blow at some point, and then you might have a manic episode. I avoided one because I decided to write in my journal. I decided to drink some tea and do some stretches rather than cut all my hair off. Surprise, I didn't do it. I'm gonna clean myself up today. Don't worry. More self-care, self-love is coming my way. But it has to start with a cup of black coffee. So, I really wanted to share that video with us today because I've experienced it so many times, and it's so obvious when somebody views women as, well, yeah, an object of something that is transactional, of something that they want, think that money and possessions will be able to claim it being a woman, because they view it as an it, not like a human being like themselves that is deserving of being heard, listened to, and taken with respect and dignity just as much as they want for themselves. I know, wild concept, but yeah. And also, let's talk about this body count thing. Let's talk about this body count thing. So, I have had less than most in the body count, but more than some. You have no business knowing my actual body count, but I will say this. I have been in two long-term relationships, almost back after back. Only like a year spacing in between them. I was young, stupid. I thought love was love and it didn't matter about any possessional materials, and so I got with some people that they're just terrible with money. And I paid for a lot of things in place of them, and I was a breadwinner. Let's just say that. I was the one that they were just like, oh well, I got it, don't worry, I'll help you out. Oh, you can't pay the next 3 months of rent? Don't worry, I got your portion. You work on paying off your debt. You're drunk all the time. Oh, you're not saving any money. Anyways. Back to the body count thing. Why it doesn't really matter for me is because somebody could have a body count of 12, 20, whatever, but that still means if they were just hookups or situationships, their experiences of having sex is still under like 40, 50, you know? Like they didn't even have that many sexual experiences to really learn how to treat a partner, you know? And so if somebody was in a relationship for 4, 5, 6, 10 years and they only had that one person they were ever committed to, they could have had sex thousands of times. Thousands of times. They're far more experienced than the person that has 50 people body counts, you know? So, and, you know, and where it counts, experience where it counts. Because they know how to please a specific partner, and it won't be that difficult for them to learn the needs of another sexual partner. And so that's why it doesn't really matter to me. But I do care about the dudes that it doesn't take more than a week or a day for them to show me that they got this in their garage, that this is what their house looks like, and just laying it all out of everything that they feel is going to win me over. And they do it subconsciously. I don't know. They could take all the bros and be doing the same thing. Just a random bro they meet being like, hey dude, look at this thing I got in my garage. Look at my whole garage. Look at my whole house. Yeah, this is what I got going on. I bet they're actually pulling guys doing the same thing, right? They're not just doing it to me. They're just trying to pull wherever they can. Anyways. Yeah, good talk. Sorry about the vomit about the ex. One of the exes. We don't even want to talk about the one after that. But yeah, you know, I'm experienced. I'm an aged wine, but I am not going to be that old lover girl that I was and love people that were just, oh honey, talk about not taking accountability for your own actions. I will be taking accountability for my own actions, you know. I think I'm very honest about that, of when I slip up. And no, I have not been partying all summer. I actually have done very good this year. It's just that I partied last weekend with my family, and then this weekend I promised somebody that I would hang out with them. And I feel like I'm partying all the time just because it's 2 weekends in a row. But let's be honest, I didn't do too bad this year. I really didn't. I really didn't. And yeah, I slipped up with the nicotine. Sue me? You ain't gonna get nothing. This was long.
They got whipped around like crazy last night. All them leaves. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, let's go walk. Or sniff things.